Welcome back to the next example on design of Mealy and Murray machine. In this example, we are going to design a Murray machine which outputs X every time it reads the sequence 1010. In all other cases, it outputs Y. So here we need to design a Murray machine that will produce an output X whenever the sequence 1010 is detected. Otherwise, it will produce an output Y. So for this, we'll first compute the minimum length of the string that should be accepted. So the minimum length that should produce an output X is 1010 and the length is 4. So we generate 4 plus 1, that is 5 output, 5 states from Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3 and Q4, and we want that the output should be produced once 1010 is returned. So read. So we'll add transition from Q0 to Q4 for the input 1010, and as soon as the last 0 is read, it should produce an output X. So we have put an output X on Q4, whereas in all other cases it should produce an output Y. So we have placed output Y on all the other states, right? So now the minimum string is accepted by this Murray machine, and it produces an output X whenever 1010 is read, right? But now we want that it should read all the combination of zeros and ones, and as soon as 1010 is detected, it should produce an output X. So we need to consider the next input that are possible on all these states. So from Q0 we have already read a 1, but if it reads a 0 in Q0, it should transit to a state wherein it won't affect our logic. So we'll add a transition from Q0 to Q0 itself on input 0, so that after Q0, if it reads 1010, it would reach Q4 and produce an output X. So all the inputs from Q0 are now read, that is 0 and 1. Now we move to Q1. In Q1 we have already added a transition for input 0. The other input that can be there in Q1 is 1. So if we get a 1 in Q1, we should move to a state such that when we read 1010 from there or 010 from there, it should reach Q4, and that state is nothing but Q1 itself. So we add a transition from Q1 to Q1 on input 1. We have added both the transition for 1 and 0 from Q1. Now we move to Q2. In Q2 we have already read input 1. The another possible input from Q2 is 0. So from Q2 on reading 0, I should move to such a state so that from that state, if again I get 1010 as an input, I should reach Q4, and that state is nothing but Q0. So I add a transition from Q2 on 0 to Q0, so that after reaching Q0, unless and until it gets 1010 as an input, it won't produce an output X. We have added both the transition for input for state Q2. So now we move to state Q3. In Q3, if we have added a transition for 0, but if I get 1 as input in Q3, I should move to such a state so that after that, if I get 010 as an input, I will produce an output X. That means I should reach Q4. So in Q3, if I get a 1, I should transit to a state that will read 010 to reach Q4, and that state is nothing but Q1. So I add a transition from Q3 on 1 to Q1. We have added both transition for Q3. Now let us move to Q4, and in Q4, if we get a 0, we should move to such a state so that after that 0, if I get 1010, I should reach Q4, and that state is nothing but Q0, right? So I add a transition from Q4 on 0 to Q0. Another option is that Q4 can get 1 as input. So for reaching Q4, I have already read 10. At least I must have read 10, right? So again, if I get a 1, I should go to a state such that when from that state, if I get a 0, the combination 1010 would be read. So I should reach Q4, and that state from which I can reach Q4 only by reading 0 is Q3. So I add a transition from Q4 to Q3 on input 1. Now we have considered all the state and added transition for all states on all the possible inputs. So we'll stop over here, and this is our required design for Murray machine that will produce an output X whenever 1010 sequence is detected, and in all other cases it would produce an output Y. Let us check through an example whether it works in the same way or not. So we start from Q0, and in Q0 if the input is 0, we produces an output Y and stay in Q0. In Q0 if the input is 1, we transit to Q1 and produce an output Y. In Q1 if the input is 0, we go to Q2 and produce an output Y. In Q2 if the input is 1, we go to Q3 and produce an output Y. Now the sequence 0101 is detected till this point. In Q3 if I get 0, that means the sequence 1010 will be detected, and thus we transit to Q4 and Q4 produces an output X. As soon as 1010 is detected, it has produced an output X, right? So if in Q4 I get 1, it goes to Q3 and produces an output Y, right? So it has produced an output X when the sequence 1010 was detected. Similarly, if in Q3 if again I get a 0, so you can see that in Q3 if 0 is input, it is again transiting to Q4, and while transiting to Q4 it is producing an output. So as soon as it reaches Q4 it will produce an output X, right? So X is produced over here again. So you can check, you can see that there is a combination 1010 obtained over here, and as soon as the sequence 1010 is detected, it has produced an output X over here, right? So this means that our Murray machine is working perfectly, and we have designed a Murray machine that will produce X whenever sequence 1010 will be detected. So this was an example on design of Murray machine. You have another task wherein you need to design a Mealy machine now that will output X whenever it reads a sequence 101. Otherwise it outputs Y when it reads a sequence 100, and in all other cases it will produce an output Z. Try this at your own, and if you have any difficulty you can comment it in the chat box, or thank you.